Okay, Ascot, 150.
Could be plenty of
Race
pace
4.
on here. They're off and racing. 5 or 6 of them in line as they left the starter behind. And Paddy's Motorbike just winning the early charge from IK Brunel and Kate Sun as they go towards flight number 1. Paddy's Motorbike, IK Brunel, Craig Niche in the red jacket, Kate Sun the grey. Then Nordano is only 5th early on from Arriva Derci. They're followed by Lightly Squeeze on the inside as they take the next. Paddy's Motorbike just went through the top of it. Back in the field to Danny Kerwin, just behind Lightly Squeeze. Arriva Derce on their outside. Botox Haas in the white jacket.
That 1-6 inside Warlord, I've got to get out.
Just inside Janica. And last of all is Don Levant. Racing into the home turn for the first time. And they were certainly going a good gallop.
I would have actually made that
first flight, and Paddy's Motorbike has won the early war here and leads by 3 or 4 lengths to Kate Sun and Craig Niche, who got rather warm before the race. IK Brunel is out on the right in the noseband. Back on the inside, chasing the leader is Nordano with the white blaze and the cheek pieces, followed by Lightly Squeeze. Danny Kerwin in a noseband and blue jacket, followed by Arriva Derci in red and green. Warlords on the far side of the green jacketed Janica, then Botox Haas and Don Levant. Quite well grouped together behind this leader. Paddy's Motorbike really stood off that flight,
stakes as well,
just about reached the other side. Paddy's Motorbike by a length and a half to Craig Niche on the near side of Cateson and Nordano. Then Danny Kerwin on the far side of Arriva Derci and IK Brunel out wide in the maroon sleeves. Lightly Squeeze round the inner, followed by Janica, Botox Haas, and then Warlord back in the field with Don Levant in pink, still just about last, now moving up a shade on the outside.
These markets are too tight for me at the moment,
in
unfortunately.
In this matchbook, Better Way to Bet, Holloway's handicap hurdle. Paddy's Motorbike by a length and a half to Craig Niche in second place. Followed by Cateson on the inside. IK Brunel is wider. Arriva Derci, and then Nordano and Janica and Danny Kerwin as they clear the next. And they were trapped by Lightly Squeeze on the inside. Botox Haas, Warlord and Don Levant. Downhill now towards the next. And then there'll be a long run to 4 out. Paddy's Motorbike and Craig Niche almost stride for stride going into this next flight in the air together. Kate Sun came out of it well between them. The very light coloured grey in the hands of champion jockey Brian Hughes, maybe just striking the front here. Cateson, IK Brunel on the far side from Arriva Derci, then Lightly Squeeze, Janica, Danny Kerwin, Warlord, then Don Levant, followed next by Botox Haas, and Nordano has now dropped to the tail of the field. So heading on towards Swinley Bottom inside the final mile now. Swinging right-handed, Paddy's Motorbike from Cateson. Craig Niche is on the outside, and then Arriva Derci, who has improved. Lightly Squeezed has improved. Then IK Brunel and Janica, well grouped together.
Sometimes on these bigger races,
Kerwin, Warlord on the inside, Don Levant.
Just hit that last bit of the race before it gets too late.
The hard-ridden Nordano up the hill towards the fourth last flight. Paddy's Motorbike
got a bit more time.
The inside.
2 mile free, so
going into this one. Craig Niche on the outside. Both the leaders coming up well, followed by Arriva Derci. Then Janica and Lightly Squeeze as they head on now towards the third last flight. Still Paddy's Motorbike and Cateson dueling away here in the air together. Great jump from Cateson. Craig Niche on the outside, Arriva Derci. Then Janica and Lightly Squeeze back in 5th and 6th place, and a gap to Don Levant, Warlord and Danny Kerwin under pressure from Botox Haas. IK Brunel has dropped away too, and Nordano struggling at the back into the final turn, and it's Cateson on the outside of Paddy's Motorbike. These two going head and head, 2.5 lengths to Craig Niche, then Arriva Derci in 3rd place, and then Janica with running on from the back, Don Levant, and around the inside Lightly Squeeze. Paddy's Motorbike on the far side, Cateson, Arriva Derci, Craig Niche out wide, Janica at the far side, and Don Levant as they now arrive at the second last, and Cateson again coming up just in front there, Cateson, but Craig Niche is the challenger on the near side, and Craig Niche now goes on the bottom weight. Tom Cannon here, red jacket, it's It's Craig Niche that struck on from Cateson in second. And over the last, and a good jump by Craig Niche. Clear of Cateson, then Arriva Dirty, followed by Don Levant and the weakening Paddy's Motorbike. And Craig Niche, just a novice, first handicap today, drawing away off a lightweight, goes 6-7 lengths clear. And Craig Niche comes away in taking style to win. From Arriva Dirty in second, Cateson back in third, and Don Levant in fourth.
Okay, so at 4 races, that's the first decent profit. If you notice on that one, I really had a small window to trade. It was really in that sort of amber to kind of get out. So very much past that final marker I've got there, which is, I believe it's 80% of the race. 81% of the race is dodgy. I mean, if it's 3.5 mile race, or you occasionally get the odd 4 mile, don't you? If it's something like that, you can go on to about 85, sometimes even 90% of the race. But as far as you really want to go on that, so it doesn't leave me a lot of trading opportunity to make money. There's too much liquidity. The market, the back and the late side too, but I don't think early on in the races. But let's move on. I'll have a quick look at the next race now, just in case it's straight afterwards. Where are we? Coming up to 2 o'clock. So have a look at Haydock. Okay, I'm not going to trade it. Yeah, all looks good. We'll take that one on the next video.